Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Showa Ederie. Thank you for stopping around for the next, okay, let me just shut up. On to the next video. Hello. Number one, before you go into uni, it's very important to know yourself beforehand because you will get easily strayed. Easily strayed or stray? I don't know. Anyways, it's very important to know yourself beforehand because if you go into uni without actually knowing who you are, what you like, all of these things, who you surround yourself with, then you're just going to get into uni and you're just going to be like a lost person, a lost puppy, just kind of like, oh, okay, where do I go next? How do I act? All of these things. No. Especially specifically talking to my Christian people out here. If you know you are a person who loves God and you want to live your life correctly as God has said, literally you don't want to be fornicating, you don't want to be a sin, let's be straight. If that's how you know you want to go into uni with that type of mindset, please be so secure in that decision because people will come around you, they'll be talking about sex, they'll be talking about a lifestyle that you don't live, they'll be talking about anything that you're not really for all around you, and it takes you being a strong person to be able to know that, okay, I'm listening, I can hear what you guys are saying, but it's not going to have any influence on me, and I will say my own opinion. There was times when I'm in a group, yeah, they're all talking about sex, or they're talking about, you know, smoking weed and stuff like that. I don't smoke weed. I'm not on having sex with anyone who's not my husband. So really and truly, I can sit in there and I can contribute my own opinion. Do you know what I mean? You can still be a real person and contribute to the conversation. Like, you can contribute to the conversation, but be secure in your decision. No one's gonna look at you left because you have a different view to other people. No way. Be secure in your decision, say what you want to say freely, and then keep it moving. Like, it's calm. You know what I mean? You don't have to think, oh yeah, because everyone's talking about sex, me also I need to join in talking about sex. The decision that you made as to why you did not have sex, if you don't hold on to that decision, you will go and have sex. You will ruin it because you need a long place every single day in the same environment. You will go and ruin it. So that's why I'm saying, know yourself beforehand. Know the type of life you're trying to live. And be secure in your decision. Understand the reason. There's no point making a decision if you don't know why. Don't be saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this or I'm not gonna do this, and then there's no reason behind it, because as soon as you go in there, you'll go and do it. As soon as you go in there, as in give it a couple hours, you will go and do the thing that you said I wasn't gonna do before, simply because you had no reason behind it. You have friends or friends. So friendship, honestly, uni is not as hard to make friends as you think. It actually isn't that hard. Number one, I'm sure you've heard it before, but you're all in the same situation in terms of trying to make friends, new to the environment, but you literally just have to go in. Like I said, that's why I said the number one is to know yourself. Because when you're going to be making friendships, it's very important for you to bring your authentic personality. Like, whoever you are, don't fake it, because you will not make the friends you want. Come with the person that you actually are, and you will naturally attract people. I'm telling you that God will align people into your life, yeah, because they can add something into your life, you can add something into their life. In order to make friends in university, you have to step out of your house. I don't know if this is a confusing one for you or whatever it is, but you have to step out of your house. You cannot stay indoors. If you know that you want to join the ACS society and you kind of want to be, or maybe a Christian society, if you know what you already like, sports society, whatever it is, yeah, make sure you go to that place, and by force you will find friends. Be open, say hi, smile. Be a positive person. No one wants a negative Nancy. Like, do you know what I mean? Just be the normal positive person. Say hi, crack a few jokes, keep it moving. It's not that hard to make friends. You will start talking, yeah, and personalities will just start rolling, and the next thing you know, yeah, you're actually friends. You're hitting each other up later. Okay, wait, are you going out to this place? Yeah, you going there? Oh yeah, okay, da, da, da. Like, it's not that hard to make friends. The only way you will go wrong is by coming in being fake, or coming in being shy, or coming in being stush. Like, you're not gonna, like, if you come in here and you think, oh yeah, I don't know why you think that, but if you go into university, you're thinking, oh, I'm too good to be talking to that person, or I'm too popular to be talking, huh? This is university. No one cares. No one cares. Like, when you're making friends here, it needs to just be based on personalities rolling off each other. Like, it's actually calm. Just open your mouth and speak. And the thing about this, there will be a couple awkward silences at the beginning, a couple forced conversations at the beginning, but I promise you, as it goes on, yeah, it'll just become more natural and more natural. Oh! Do not come into uni with the mentality of, I have my friends anyway. I have my friends from London. I have my friends from sixth form. I have my friends from secondary school. I don't really need to make too much friends. I could just be, you know, cool with people. Those friendships that you have, yeah, that you made from secondary school and you made from sixth form, there's a couple of them that will drop and fade. They will fade away into the background, because as you're growing, your friends sometimes aren't growing with you, and sometimes you are going to have to leave them in the back. It's just something you're gonna have to do. They are not growing with you. They are now becoming a burden onto your growth. You have to call it quits. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you think that friend that you're taking from secondary school, yeah, oh, you're gonna be friends forever, it doesn't matter, I have my friends from secondary school, I don't really need to be tight with people from uni like that. Yes, you do. Number one, you're living with them 24/7. You're gonna see them more than you ever saw your friends in secondary school. Like, you're going through this new experience together. You can't come into that mentality that, oh yeah, I have friends, because I did. I came into mentality, I don't really care to make that many friends anyway. Like, I'm calm, I have my friends, all the friends I need in the world. No, because some of those friendships will not last. They will not last, I'm sorry. You need new personalities in your life. You need new ways of thinking, things you haven't done and your friends has done. I'm talking about in positive ways, please. You know, you need friends that are going to be beneficial to your life, and there's so many new people to come into your life, so many people to teach you new things, so many things for you to teach them. Like, there's friendship is a give and take thing, do you know what I mean? And sometimes we can get too comfortable in our old friendships that we forget that they're actually not giving you anything anymore, and really they're just taking. So what I'm trying to say is that your old friendships actually might not last. So don't come into that mindset that, yeah, I have my friends already. I have my friends already, I don't need any new friends. You do. Next is the importance of being independent. In university, the most important thing, yeah, is having independence, because this independence will carry you through your education, carry you through the friends that the friendships that might fail, carry you through, you know, people that you might want to date, carry you through your finances. Like, you need to be an independent person. You can't be somebody who's relying on friends or relying on your mother or relying on your father. You can't have that mentality. You need to be independent. You need to go into uni thinking, okay, I know I'm going by myself and I'm trying to get this degree by myself. It's very important to be independent, because even in your education, not all your friends are going to want to revise. They're not going to want to go to the library and revise. At the end of the day, all of your courses may be different. You might have a deadline in a week, whereas your friend has a deadline in a month. So if you rely on what other people are doing, yeah, you're not going to get anywhere, because if they don't want to do something, then you're going to be, okay, I don't want to do it either. You really need to be independent in uni, and remember that you're here by yourself, for yourself. You kind of have to have that slight selfish idea, because if you don't be completely selfish, because I think you do need people. But what I mean is, like, you have to kind of be like, okay, no matter what, my education's first. Loneliness and boredom, how to avoid it. What I learned was that with loneliness, I didn't experience it as much because I had God going into uni. So obviously there's times when I felt like, oh, I'm feeling a bit alone now, that no one's here, you know, my Gloria's not, she's not just there, like, where is she gone? Like, do you know what I mean? Shout out to Gloria. But like, there'll be times when I'm thinking, okay, I'm a bit lonely now, what do? I had to go straight into my Bible. I had to go straight into my worship time with God, because with God, you should never be alone. You never are alone. God is always around you as long as you call on him. Like, he's always around you. You have the Holy Spirit within you. Like, you don't have to be alone. Those times when you're feeling lonely, you don't have to be lonely. Do you know what I mean? You have God. So in those times when I felt a bit like, oh, I'm going into that kind of like, oh, I feel alone kind of vibe, I'd remember that, oh yes, I have God. I'd get out my worship music, be singing from the top of the hills, and like, I'd just be like, you know, in the presence of God, because at the end of the day, I'm not alone. I have God for a reason. The wind is doing the most, that's rude. I have God for a reason, and I'm not going to be alone when I have a whole God next to me. No way. So I've come to that understanding that I don't have to be alone. That's why loneliness wasn't a thing for me. But what I'd advise you, for people who when you do feel alone, is that, number one, why are you alone? Because are you alone because you don't have friends? Or are you alone because you've now decided to stay in your room and then now you're feeling lonely? Because then if it's kind of like you've stayed in your room, yeah, and that's why you're feeling lonely, step out of your room. Go take a walk. Honestly, go take a walk, go to the shop, listen to your music, come back. This is why it's important to make friends as well, because there's going to be times when, okay, I'm feeling lonely now, let me call my friend. Do you know what I mean? But I'm talking about the times if you're really just now, oh yeah, you're a friendly person, you have friends. If you're alone and it's because, oh yeah, I'm actually just feeling lonely now, then find comfort in God. Because at the end of the day, only God can give you that comfort, that joy, that hug that you need, that, you know what, I'm here type thing. Only God can give that to you. Boredom, first of all, is very much an enemy of progress. Boredom leads to so many things. It really leads to sin. If you are bored and you're not preoccupied during uni, you will go and do a madness. You will go, this is why people who are bored are people that are sleeping around. People who are bored are people that are drinking left, right and center and taking drugs. You're genuinely bored, you have no vision, you have nothing else to do with your life. So to avoid that, to avoid boredom, because when you're bored, that's when you start entertaining conversations that you don't need to entertain. Do you know what I mean? So when you are bored, this is when I feel like in uni what you need to do is have a society. Because if you have a society like a Christian society, then you will have meetings Like, you have sessions every week, you have sessions weekly, you have something to do. Also, get a gym membership. Go to the gym when you're feeling bored. If you're someone who likes to cook, make a meal. Do you know what I mean? Watch a sermon, watch a movie. Like, just don't allow that boredom to now lead you to, okay, what should I now, how will I now get this joy? And then you start seeking through other people to find, you know, a bit of excitement in your life. That's kind of where you can go wrong. To avoid boredom, you need to have something that you love, have a vision, have something that you want to do and complete in the first year. Whether it's like you want to start a hair business or you like catering businesses, if you want to start something, like, think of what you like. You need to go into uni trying to avoid being bored, because when you're bored, oh no, that's when sin enters left, right and center. You need to find a hobby, and just, if you don't actually have a hobby, then that means you need to find yourself, because I believe that every single person has something they love to do. Every single person has a talent. Every single person has something they want to do and they desire to do. So if you really sit down and think about that, find yourself and think, okay, what is it that I like to do? Then by force you will find some type of way. You'll find a hobby out of that. You'll find something to keep you going, something to, you know, kind of like, somehow you will avoid boredom because you will be so into that thing. Sometimes you don't actually know what it is that you could start, or you don't actually know something until somebody helps bring it out of you. And if you need me to help you do that, then I'm here. Like, we can have a conversation. So obviously, if there's anything else you want to know about uni, then please hit me up and I'll be able to give you some type of answer. Yeah, that's more specific as well to you. Anyways, thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and then I will see you in the next video. Bye. Braids by my sister. Hit me up if you want them to be done.